This marketing plan for Canvas and Coffee has been created to develop additional strategies for growth and to solidify the company's current status and direction. Although Canvas and Coffee was only launched 3 years ago, the local Albuquerque small business has experienced greater than anticipated demand for its services in the past year, and research has shown that the target market of typical paint and sip experiences are not looking for the experience that Canvas and Coffee currently offers. Instead, Canvas and Coffee must target the underserved markets that are not catered to by the typical alcohol-infused painting experiences like their competition. They are also interested in extending their services as well as adding additional classes. The marketing environment has been very receptive to the business's low-key, family-friendly, relaxed environment with a pattern traced at first to create an outline that all but ensures success for all skill levels of painting. Over the next fiscal year, Canvas and Coffee can increase its class sizes minimally, offer more classes and services, and win new customers. Company description. Canvas and Coffee opened for its first class on May 31st, 2014. Its founders and owners are the husband and wife duo Terry and Steve DeWitt. The DeWitts had an extensive background and history in the arts. Steve was an art gallery director for 20 years at one of the largest art galleries in Orange County, California. Steve is a certified instructor for the Modern Masters Platinum line. Terry has extensive background in interior design, color theory, and faux finishes. The opening of Canvas and Coffee was the accomplishment of a lifelong dream for the couple. Touted as Albuquerque's first and only sip, coffee, and paint studio, Canvas and Coffee offers the ambience of a real artist studio while their patrons paint. Canvas and Coffee is a studio in which artists of all skill levels and ages take part in lively, light-hearted painting classes led by one of the owners. In addition to organized classes in which the entire group paints on the same canvas, Canvas and Coffee also provides other offerings and services. These include team building activities for companies and organizations, fundraising opportunities, birthday and other special occasion parties, summer art camp for kids, and free paint times. Canvas and Coffee is a small, individually owned local business in Albuquerque. Situation analysis. The DeWitts were not the first to start an all-levels guided painting class studio. In fact, the industry is booming. Starting around 2009, businesses and many franchises began opening with the idea to allow patrons to drink in some fashion while they were guided in a step-by-step process of painting on a canvas. All of the businesses have the same basics. Each patron reserves an easel or spot in advance with the company. They gather up their friends, family, or coworkers, and for about $30 to $40 are led in a painting session. The entire class paints the same painting, following the instructions of that night's leader. Along with the painting, beverages are offered, usually wine, for an additional cost. Across the country, this type of paint and sip classes are becoming large franchises. Market summary. In Albuquerque, the two best-known businesses are Kelly Joe Design by Wine and Paint Night, but there are several other paint and sip businesses like these as well. Kelly Joe Design by Wine is also a locally owned paint studio that serves wine at their paint sessions. This studio is less than a mile up the same street as Canvas and Paint. Paint Night is a franchise business that offers a calendar of various paintings throughout the month like the other two stores, but the classes are hosted in various restaurants throughout the city. There is no physical studio and instead is mobile. Alcoholic drinks are offered depending on the location of the class. Canvas and Coffee does not serve alcoholic beverages and instead offers free gourmet coffees and creamers with a small dessert during the class. They also differ in that the painters first trace an outline of the painting onto the canvas with carbon copy paper. The DeWitts believe this strategy helps to boost the confidence of beginning painters. Target markets include couples aged 35 to 64, families with children, college students, children and teens, and seniors. Market demographics. The profile for the typical Canvas and Coffee customer consists of the following geographic, demographic, and behavioral factors. Geographics. Canvas and Coffee should focus on the Albuquerque metro area. The studio is centrally located and can serve the population all around the area. Demographics. The Albuquerque metro area's population totals just over 900,000 residents. Historically, the area has grown at a steady pace of 1 to 2% per year. The city is one of the most culturally diverse in the nation. The Albuquerque area is home to more than 60,000 enrolled college students, and 29% of the metro population has a bachelor's degree or higher. Over half the population is between 35 to 64, and 15% being 65 and over. The median income is just over $47,000. Behavior factors. According to the author Richard Florida's Rise of the Creative Class, Albuquerque was ranked as the #1 most creative mid-sized city in the U.S., thanks in part to its diversity. Canvas and Coffee's users will have a creative itch and be at all levels of skill. Their users will also be looking for a welcoming, fun, and family-friendly atmosphere. Market needs. Canvas and Coffee is providing a low-key, welcoming atmosphere for people of all skill levels that are not looking for the more intense party environment. They also seek to provide a more fulfilling artist experience for those with little to no prior experience with painting, with their easier-to-use outlining style. Market trends. Canvas and Coffee will distinguish itself by offering a lower-key, more relaxing night of painting for all skill levels. Previously for this market, there are few options for paint and sip that did not include big parties of people with plenty of booze. While that portion of the market is covered by numerous businesses, there are none that are family-friendly. The segment of the market identified tends to be older and not concerned about the traditional drinking that has been involved with these types of companies. There has also not been a business that's so inviting for kids and teens to come out and experience either. SWOT analysis. Strengths. Experience and passion in the art industry from its owners, creative yet practical application of outlining of the paintings, and lower key, more family-friendly and relaxing environment. Weaknesses: small staff, inability to serve alcohol on occasion, and low name recognition. Opportunities: participation in a growing market, ability to leverage partnerships with other companies of like-minded customers, and brand name recognition online and on products. Threats: future potential competition from established market participants, and Albuquerque's economy is not growing presently, which could mean less disposable income for the target market. Business mission. Canvas and Coffee would like to grow into the #1 spot for sip and paint studios in the Albuquerque metro area. Their goal is to be the first company that people think of when they think about a painting class. The owners of Canvas and Coffee believe they offer a more family-friendly environment that is more welcoming and comfortable to all. The DeWitts currently offer about 15 organized classes a month and do from 5 to 10 private parties or sessions as well each month. They would like to be able to increase the amount of offerings to double the current amount of offerings and to be able to employ more teachers and increase their capacity for private parties and sessions. Marketing objective. In the next 5 years, Canvas and Coffee would like to increase awareness for their brand. They would like to create a brand identity that sets them apart from the various other paint and sip studios across Albuquerque. Financially, Canvas and Coffee would like to increase revenues by 50% each fiscal year. With the continued growing popularity of this industry, this is a reasonable goal that can be attained. Canvas and Coffee seeks to use its core competencies to achieve a sustainable competitive advantage in which competitors cannot provide the same value to customers as Coffee and Canvas does. Already, Canvas and Coffee has developed core competencies in 1. Offering high-quality product and organized service whose image is becoming noticed by consumers. 2. Creating a sense of community on social media among consumers who have used the studio. And 3. Developing a reputation among consumers as a reliable and fun service provider, delivering enthused classes in which painters of all levels are proud of the work they leave with. Canvas and Coffee ranks number 2 on Yelp under painting classes. While there are only 6 reviews there, all being 5-star, there are over 80 reviews on their Facebook page, and every single one of them is 5 stars. Many reviews mention the DeWitts by name and compliment the fun, welcoming atmosphere in the small class sizes. Canvas and Coffee currently has 12 easels per class. They are currently expanding their studio to add another room with more easels. The company intends to build on these competencies through marketing efforts that increase the number of classes offered as well as name recognition. The biggest objective of this marketing plan is to grow the name and brand recognition of Canvas and Coffee. The marketing plan will first seek to create name awareness throughout the target area, and then the plan will look to associate Canvas and Coffee with the best paint and sip studio in the area. Positioning: Canvas and Coffee will clearly articulate their differentiation against their competitors. They will continually push these things that make them different to their customers. The best way to achieve this is to align their branding with their family-friendly, casual environment. It is important to compete on attributes that Canvas and Coffee's competitors have failed to serve. Kelly Joe Design by Wine and Paint Night have more of a niche market of 21 to 45-year-olds, predominantly women who are looking to drink and then just happen to paint while they're drinking. The underserved markets include those in the target market for Canvas and Coffee, couples who don't care to drink, families with older children, and seniors. Strategies. Product. Canvas and Coffee should continue to offer classes and private parties with an instructor-led course and all supplies provided. Gourmet coffee and dessert are a great option of the classes, and that should also continue. The outlining of the painting offered at the beginning of each class to enhance the customer's confidence and likely outcome is an aspect that sets Canvas and Coffee apart and should also be kept. Price. Canvas and Coffee charges $35 a class, which is the average amount for the industry. They automatically mark down some harder to fill classes with discounts in order to fill up the seats during the class. They also offer Groupon frequently, in which first-time customers can receive a discount. This is a good strategy for now, but as the name and brand recognition grow, they should continue the discounts. Customers will be more than willing to pay for the service still. Place. Canvas and Coffee is centrally located in the middle of Albuquerque, New Mexico, on a well-known and high-traffic street. Promotion. The best way to get Canvas and Coffee's message out is to advertise. The 3 best advertising strategies that could be used for Canvas and Coffee is direct advertising, interactive marketing, and paid advertising. Direct marketing. This will allow Canvas and Coffee to market directly to their customers via email, text messaging, social media, and direct mail. Some advantages of direct marketing include providing a faster way of getting the message out to their customers if messages are sent out frequently. Canvas and Coffee will also have to be up to date to make sure their customers haven't changed their phone number, email address, or home address. Establishing a customer database consisting of the information is going to be a very useful tool for Canvas and Coffee. By seeing who its current customers are, the company will then be able to target other consumers with similar demographics and turn them into potential customers. Another reason knowing customer preferences through past purchases is a helpful tool for Canvas and Coffee is because the store can then focus on that customer's need and tailor promotions to that customer. Interactive marketing. Having internet-driven relationships between Canvas and Coffee and their customers can be beneficial because it encourages customer-company interactions. Interactive marketing is a good way of interacting with new and potential customers. Advantages of interactive marketing include personal communication with their customers and making sure customers can easily find what they're looking for. A disadvantage is staying involved. If Canvas and Coffee chooses to use social media, they should check it and update it at least once a day. If current customers or potential customers are commenting on Facebook or Twitter, asking questions, and Canvas and Coffee does not reply until the following week, this can have a negative impact because by that time, the customer can easily attend another paint class from someone else. Facebook. Facebook seems to be currently well utilized by Canvas and Coffee. The store has a Facebook presence, but could benefit greatly from spending some of its marketing budget on promoting its posts on the site. Facebook will allow Canvas and Coffee to send ads to its target markets, which are also the biggest segments of users on Facebook. Canvas and Coffee should continue to aim to generate multiple posts every day because active users on Facebook are seen by a greater audience. Canvas and Coffee can easily offer promotions on Facebook to increase following by asking users to like and share posts to win a free painting session. These types of promotions are usually very effective. These same principles can be applied to other forms of social media, especially Instagram and Twitter. Constant contact. abqcanvasandcoffee.com currently has a place where customers can sign up for email alerts. After initial welcome email, however, no further emails were received after signing up. This service should be taken advantage of by sending emails at least weekly. Emails can include encouraging people to check out the upcoming classes and what discounts are available. When customers are in the store, forms can be provided for them to sign up to receive emails, which will include new painting sessions and deals for future sessions. Paid advertising. Canvas and Coffee can incorporate its paid advertising. Paid advertising reaches a larger audience and will allow Canvas and Coffee the opportunity to be creative and give their business a real sense of personality. However, paid advertising is expensive. Canvas and Coffee would capitalize greatly by establishing clear separation from Kelly Joe Design by Wine and Paint Night. It is essential that Canvas and Coffee show a clear and distinct difference from their competitors, as those folks are already well established and it will be very hard to tap into their demographic. Store signage. Adopting a new sign for the front of the store will help Canvas and Coffee to stand out to potential customers who are driving by. It will also give the storefront a more quality look and feel, which will go well with the other changes that are occurring inside the store. Cinema advertising is an engaging media form which captures and holds audience attention better than other interrupted channels. It also provides higher brand and message recall compared to television advertisements. Consumers pay attention to ads in cinema at a rate of 2.5 times greater than television. Advertisement is shown once before every movie. Recommended theaters include Century Row 24 and Regal Cinemas at Cottonwood Mall. This is an excellent option because you can choose which movies to advertise in, which can help your family market, senior market, or date couple market easily. You also already know that these potential customers are already actively going out for entertainment. Evaluation and control. Forecasted results and numbers. Canvas and Coffee was not comfortable with providing current sales figures, market share, or revenues over the years. Taking the average number of classes they offer per month, about 15, and estimating an average of 10 painters per class, 12 is the maximum, and them paying an average of $30 for a class because of the discounts offered, estimated monthly income from its classes is $4,500 a month. Including 5 private parties a month with an average spend of $300, that would add $1,500 of income, bringing the total to $6,000 a month. After overhead costs and materials, total income can come close to $4,000 a month. $72,000 in sales annually is the estimated gross revenues. By expanding the number of seats added by 6 more and adding 8 more classes a month, the potential annual revenues can easily climb to $124,000 a year. The market average is $300,000 annually. And over time, with a couple more teachers, Coffee and Canvas can expand the number of classes it offers to increase its sales. Controls. The purpose of Canvas and Coffee's marketing plan is to serve as a guide for the organization. The following areas should be monitored to gauge performance: revenue, monthly and annual; expenses, monthly and annual; customer satisfaction and engagement on social media; and lastly, sales per class, per time of the day of the week. These controls should be followed and analyzed to ensure that this marketing plan is being not only utilized correctly, but also being effective. Canvas and Coffee had a little bit of a hard time a year ago and almost shut down. They're experiencing many gains now and are looking towards a bright and happy future. The DeWitts are passionate about their business, and with a little bit of marketing and some great moves as far as distinguishing themselves from their competition, the DeWitts can be very successful in this market.